welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tolu J. I know you guys see me smiling really hard, and that's because I got my camera. You guys, I'm so excited about this camera because I just feel like my content is going to take to the next level, okay? I want to show you guys that I'm dedicated, so I want to give you guys the high quality, the best quality. And also when it comes to things like vlogs, I feel like going with my iPhone, you know, when I need the GPS, when I need the music and all that stuff, it's too much. So I got my camera, so this is my last video on my phone. Y'all can say bye to the okay quality and say hello to the quality, okay? No, but for real, I'm really excited, you guys. So I just want to share with you guys the good news, so stay tuned for the bomb content. Also, before I get into today's video, I just want you guys to repeat after me. This is a no judgment zone, okay? I really hope that you just said it because you guys cannot judge me in this story time that I'm about to tell y'all. To give some background, I was young, okay? This was either my freshman or my sophomore year in high school. I was nerdy. I was insecure. I had not really grown into myself. So not too much on me. Not too much on me, okay? Not too much on me. Okay, you guys, so this was my sophomore year in high school, okay? I was a nerd, okay? I was definitely very shy, but I was also really smart. So you guys, I was one of those people that was like always on top of their books. You know, I would do like my homework and projects the day it was assigned so that I had more time to like do other stuff. Like I was definitely one of those people that like to get ahead in my classes. At that time, I was like in this program for like business administration. So I was taking a finance class and this one guy had just got switched into my class. We're gonna name him John, okay? Back then, I don't know, it's kind of weird, but like I wasn't really someone that like when I saw people, I would be like, oh, like I'm attracted to them. You know what I mean? Like I would just see people and be like, oh, okay, like that's a person. And that was it. Like it's weird. So John came into my class and like I saw him, like, you know, like he's cool. Like he wasn't ugly or anything, but like there wasn't nothing crazy about him. Like he didn't catch my eye, but it was like, okay, like he's cool. And he sat like a few seats away from me. So, you know, nothing happened the first few classes. You know, I would always notice that like we would end up always sitting like in decent proximity of each other, but nothing was happening. So it was this one day that like John like finally spoke to me. And like it was just small talk, like he was cracking jokes, making me laugh. And like in my little head, y'all, I'm so pressed because like at that time, like I wasn't really getting all that male attention, and like he was like a popular guy as well. So it was like, oh my God, like he's talking to me. So John was talking to me, and honestly, I don't even know how our conversation led to this, but we started talking about like homework and stuff and how like he doesn't really have time to do homework because he plays football. And he's always at practice and stuff like that, and how he needs help. So I was like, you know, okay, John, like I'll help you out. You know, sometimes I could send you the homework, or like I could try to like help you, not really tutor you, but like try to break things down to you that you don't understand that like the teacher was teaching at that time. So me and John, like we had that agreement. You know, I was always helping him with his homework, whether it was me sending him answers or trying to break stuff down that the teacher had explained for like a couple weeks. And each time we come into class, me and John are laughing, giggling, talking to each other. And somehow, honestly, I deserve a slap for this now that I think about it. I don't understand how I got finessed this way. But weeks passed and suddenly I start doing John's homework. Like I'm literally doing his homework. So like the teacher would assign homework and I'd be like, oh yeah, don't worry, like I'll do it and I'll send it to you when I'm done. No money, no incentive, no snacks, nothing. Like I was just doing his homework just for vibes. So it was some time going on and I was doing John's homework. And obviously because I'm doing his homework, like me and him were talking more. I think like we exchanged numbers because like I would text him like, oh, like I did it, like, and send it to him or whatever. One thing leads to another. And after a couple weeks, John ends up telling me that he likes me. So as I said, you guys, like I'm young, I'm like impressionable, I'm pressed. I'm like, oh my God, you know, like John likes me. He was a little bit of a jock because he played football, as I said, like he was cute and he had dreads. And for some reason in high school, I went through this phase where like I was attracted to hood guys and I thought like the dreads was cute and like the dirty look was cute. It's really not cute, but in my head back then it was cute. So So me and John, you know, we start flirting heavy. He's telling me that he likes me. I'm telling him that I like him. And some time passed and we're like, okay, like we're gonna date exclusively. Like to the point that like I would walk him to practice like after school. Like we were really locked in. And like he wasn't ashamed to claim me. Like he would be hugging on me in front of his friends. Like we weren't doing anything, so not too much. But yeah, like he would be hugging on me in front of his friends. Like it was really cute now that I think about it. But yeah, so we had said like we were gonna date exclusively. For some reason, you guys, I was still doing his homework. Like I really don't understand what was wrong with me, but I don't know. So homecoming comes around, and at this time, like we had decided to be boyfriend and girlfriend. So homecoming comes around and I was trying to be the cool girlfriend. And in my head, I was like, oh, like, I don't want him to feel bad to go to homecoming and not be able to get dances, because we know like in high school, like everybody was getting danced on, twerked on, whatever. So I thought I was being a cool girlfriend, and I told him that like we could separate that night and like he could act single just for the dances though. I told him like, you're not single, but like you could get dances from girls and like I'll have my fun with my friends. Big mistake. No, but on a serious note, you guys, that was a big mistake. So homecoming night comes and, you know, we're following our rules, you know, like have your fun, get your dances. I'm gonna be with my girls, like whatever, it's cool. So at the end of homecoming night, he calls me. He's like, where you at? Like, I want to see you. I miss you. I haven't seen you all night. So we meet up before, like, I think my mom picked me up. And like, he gives me a hug, you know, like, you know, I wish I seen you more, whatever, cool. And then Monday comes and I was on the step team during that time. So I was at step practice and I remember one of my step teammates, we weren't really close, but she walks up to me. We're gonna name her Ashley, okay? So Ashley walks up to me. She's like, oh, like, aren't you and John dating? And I'm like, yeah, like, that's my boyfriend. What's up? Ashley gonna tell me, oh, like, I didn't know you guys were serious. Me and him kissed homecoming night. So I'm like, hold up. Kissed on homecoming night. We discussed you're gonna have your fun, you get danced on, but like that's gonna be it. So at that point I'm heated, but I'm like, you know what, like let's catch him off guard because he has a sweet mouth and I know he's gonna lie to me and gaslight me and flip the script. So I was like, you know what, Ashley, come with me. We're about to confront John straight to his face. So me and Ashley confront John. You didn't tell me that you kissed someone homecoming night. Like, what are you doing? What's going on here? So John is just looking at both of us looking dumbfounded because he wasn't expecting me to pull up with the evidence. Because at this point, you can't lie, you can't run, you can't hide, like you're stuck. So we both confront him and he's like, you know, like, I'm sorry. I was really high. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. And I'm just looking at him like, since when did you being high mean that you could basically cheat on me? But anyways, I can't even bash him too much because my dumb self was like, okay, like, it's okay. You were high. Like, let me just forgive you. When I tell you guys, I used to be so naive, like, oh my God. But anyways, I forgive him and I'm like, okay, like, just make sure that never happens again. Like, don't worry, like, I'll forgive you, but you can never do this again. And at this time, like, I wasn't really on social media, so I didn't have an Instagram, I didn't have a Twitter. I think the only thing I had was Snapchat. I don't know why, I just really wasn't into social media at this point in time. So let's say like a month after homecoming passes and, you know, me and John were back on track trying to do our thing or whatever. Like, I don't even know what we were doing. It was just so dumb. But yeah, me and John, we were back, you know, it was fine. I forgave him for homecoming night or whatever. So then one of my really close friends, like, she calls me and she's like, girl, like, did you and John break up? I'm like, no, like, what are you talking about? Why would you think we broke up? She's like, oh, like, why is John's Twitter header another girl? And I was like, excuse me, what? So she's like, yeah, like, why is his Twitter profile another girl? And this isn't like a celebrity, like this is like a real human being. And I think my friend, she found the other girl's page and apparently he was also her header. Come to find out, John was in a whole nother secret relationship with a girl that went to another school. And he had the audacity to have the girl as his Twitter header on a public platform. And John really thought that he'd get away with it just because I'm not on social media. I mean, it's smart, but it's dumb at the same time. Like, I don't even know what to say at this point. So like, I'm talking to my friend. I'm like, you know what, girl, thanks for letting me know. Like, I caught him, send me a screenshot. Like, I'm gonna see him on Monday. So after I found this out through the weekend, I'm not really texting back. Like, I'm being really dry because I'm just like, I'm gonna confront him when I come back to school on Monday. So I come back to school and so I show him the picture. I'm like, John, like, what is this? He starts laughing and he's like, kiki, you know, like, oh, that's just my friend, you know, like, we have each other's accounts, so we had a bet or something and we changed it. And y'all, like, at that time, I am dumb. So I'm not even about to ask him, like, do you think I'm dumb? But it's like, I'm looking at him like, be for real. Like, be so for real right now. And it's like, you're still trying to lie in my face? How? Like, that's one thing I don't understand. How are you still trying to lie in my face? So y'all already know how this story ends. Like, I dumped John. I kicked him to the curb because just like, one, you're a cheater. You're a liar. I'm doing your homework. You're using me. Like, it was so sick. At the same time, it's like, I don't even fully blame him because he showed me who he was from the jump. And because I wanted him to be something else, I was trying so hard to believe that like he was something else, but he showed me that he really wasn't nothing for real. So you guys, I dumped him and I moved on with my life because no, like, and very much after that situation, I finally gained some self-respect because I did not have self-respect when I was younger. You know, you're young, like you like guys, but I think it was even worse for me because I definitely had low self-esteem at the time. I did not feel confident. I did not feel beautiful. And then it's like at that time, I wasn't really getting like a crazy amount of male attention. So it's like the little that you get, you're going to be like really excited for, you know? Side note, John has tried to get back with me multiple times after that. So, period. But anyways, you guys, I just share that, you know, just embarrassing myself a little bit about some of my very dumb moments in high school. But as I said, not too much on me because this is supposed to be a no judgment zone. Let me know if you guys want more stories like this and I'll be sure to keep them coming. But on that note, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I can't wait to see you guys in my next video.